We'll call them a hitman's secrets. A former mob enforcer is talking in detail about his life of crime and violence. Now, in a Philadelphia TV exclusive, he tells his story only to CBS 3 investigative reporter Walt Hunter.
Murderer?
Yes.
Drug dealer?
Yes.
Thug?
Yes.
John Alite shot, stabbed, beat, and threatened his way into one of the most feared mob titles in America. Top enforcer for the infamous Gotti family.
How many guys did you shoot?
I said that I shot about 37 guys.
Beaten with pipes or baseball bats?
I said well over 100.
And murdered?
Murder, I said I believe I was involved in about 15, charged with 6.
In this Philadelphia television exclusive, Alite told the I-Team he called it rocking them to sleep, making his targets feel comfortable and relaxed before he suddenly attacked.
While he's in the middle of a conversation, I shot him 2 or 3 times in the head. I don't know which one. And I spit on him. It was nothing. It was like I just played a baseball game because I was a big baseball player. And I had a cheeseburger, double cheese. I could tell you what I had, Coke and fries.
He says he actually enjoyed murdering one man so much, he wished he could do it again.
I'd wake him up and kill him again, and I'd like to torture him.
Among those he says he was asked to kill, reputed Philadelphia mob boss Joey Merlino, an offer he declined.
So they approached me, had a conversation, and as soon as I found out, I did a little homework, I told them, forget it.
Although he worked for New York mobsters, the right-hand man of John Gotti Jr., he lived for a time in South Jersey. Known to be a killer by authorities, he was questioned and cleared in the murder of Carol Newlander. But he was convicted of attacking a contractor he suspected of trying to cheat him.
I beat him up, pistol whipped him, stripped him down naked. It was probably about 30 degrees at the time. And I made him get in the lake and I made him go under the water. I just played around shooting at him and, purposely missing him. But I told him, if you come up, you're going to get struck with a bullet.
Beginning with this book, Gotti's Rules, by nationally known organized crime writer George Anastasia, and continuing in our interview, Alite is now out of the shadows, showing his face and turning his back on the mob he once killed for.
A light switch went on in my head when I was sitting in those cells, and I said, you know what? This life is baloney, crap, and I'd be a lot stronger with those words if we weren't on camera.
And Alite says how you see the mob members portrayed in movies and TV is the biggest fiction of all.
There's no loyalty. We kill each other. We kill friends.
But he saw it for what it was. I mean, he came up enamored of it and came to realize it wasn't about honor and loyalty. It was treachery and deceit.
Through his website and speaking engagements, Alite, who's in therapy, hopes talking honestly about his blood-stained past can inspire young people to make right decisions in the future. Walking free on the streets he once prowled as a hitman, the 52-year-old says defiantly he no longer fears the mob he left behind might now be stalking him.
No, I don't even think about it. If you want to find me, here I am. I don't go nowhere. I got to laugh. If I have to worry about the Gottis, I'm going to live to 110.
And if you're wondering why Alite isn't behind bars, records show actually he has been quite a bit. 14 years in prison, most recently released in 2012 after he served 10 years following a guilty plea to 4 murders, 2 attempted murders, and other crimes. That sentence, by the way, was reduced because he agreed to testify against others. Chris and Jessica?
Wow. Still, Walt, he quit the mob. Mm-hmm. He publicly criticized it. He cooperated with prosecutors. Wouldn't at some point you expect him to be in some kind of witness protection program?
We spoke about it. He said he was offered witness protection under the federal witness protection program, but he's turned it down.
Wow.
What a story he has to tell.
Quite a story. Walt, thank you so much.